And if ever there was an opposite to Vigo's track and surroundings, it would be round 2 in Champery, Switzerland. While Vigo is Spanish beach country, Champery is Swiss Alps. Located on the Swiss-French border and in the epicenter of the Alps, Champery provided a track seldom seen in downhill racing.
After Vigo, we went to Champery. Didn't know what to expect, and I certainly didn't expect what was there. We got to the top of the track and we were just looking down at the finish and we were like, Jesus.
I was stood at the bottom looking up, and the chairlift pretty much went up like that.
When we got there, we looked at the mountain and thought, that's pretty steep.
Champery was just steep.
Probably one of the steepest tracks I've ever rode. Some tracks have steep parts in them, but Champery was definitely overall the steepest thing I've ever rode.
Not just steep, but then like technical as well.
Definitely the most technical course I've ever ridden. I didn't get down once without crashing.
You were fighting to stay on the bike, and that's what I enjoy riding.
Yeah, track was tough, and it was long too.
So let me in, because I'm out. I know that I am someone no one said I was.
You're just shitting your pants pretty much the whole time when you're going down.
Should I call you? Should I reach out?
I just enjoyed practicing on it so much. I think might have overdone it on the practice a little bit, but I didn't really care. It was so fun.
I know that I am someone no one said I was. No one said I was. No one said I was. Thrown away. Have I been thrown away?
It's pretty cool just because you knew that it was going to be gnarly. And it was hard to get down, never mind try and go down faster than everyone else.
Practice was hard. I mean, practice wouldn't have been so hard if there wasn't bodies just littered all the way down the track and having to stop the whole time. It would have been a lot easier, but no, it was difficult to ride.
While people's eyes were certainly on Sam Hill and Vigo, they were glued in Champery. Champery's combination of steepness and twisty turns created a course virtually tailor-made for the Australian.
So let me in, because I'm out. I know that I am someone.
Yeah, qualifying, just wanted to make it down there pretty safe. So hit all my lines, had a pretty good run and ended up qualifying first. I think it was 14 seconds back to second place. In my qualifying run, I'd been switching around from flat pedals to clipped-in pedals all week, and I got a little bit too confident on the flats, started blowing turns and crashing and stuff, so I actually decided to do my qualifying run on flats and see how it went. So I got going and just started being way too aggressive, blew a couple of turns, got wrapped in the catch netting. I ended up qualifying really low down.
Pete qualifies in 60th position and takes an early lead in the race, with 59 riders left to go.
Put a semi-solid run together, but got beat by Matty Laikinen by about a second, just over a second I think.
Finnish rider Matti Lehikonen takes over the hot seat, now leads with 39 riders left to go. And then, halfway through the finals, on arguably the hardest and most dangerous track of the season, the skies opened up. It had rained during the week, but not like this. It sheeted down and the race was turned on its head.
Came to the final, we were up the top, I was all in good spirits, me and my mechanic Mark. Then we just see a big cloud come over and it just starts pissing down rain, like the heaviest rain ever.
It started pissing rain, so heavy, and then it started hailing also.
And then it started proper raining, like the heaviest rain I've ever seen.
It went from bone dry, perfect conditions to just a river in a matter of like 10 minutes. The conditions just went so bad, and it's weird, like I've never ever ridden a race with all that's in my head is stay on the bike.
Champery racing, Jesus. It's like a war zone. I'm on the racetrack and I'm in like race mode and I've got mud on my goggles and that ain't perfect. I try to wipe them and that makes them a bit worse. So I whip my goggles off. I'm like, yes, that's brilliant. And then like 2 meters in, it's just like boom, grit in my eyes and mud like water running through into my eyes, and I'm like struggling to even keep my eyes open. And it's the only race I finished and felt like that, and not even like to this day I don't even know what position I finished. I didn't even bother checking.
It was an absolute mess, that race.
Race run in Champery was pretty much a nightmare. I just wanted to wake up and like hope that it wasn't what had happened. Again, and weather at World Cups, this year sucked. Even if you put together a good run in the wet, you weren't in the top 30.
Rider after rider, and no one could come close to Leahy Conan's time. Everybody watched anxiously as #1 qualifier Sam Hill set out on course.
All the top riders that come down, and Greg and Steve and Meveline, and everybody's around looking at the big screen. And Sam Hill is on course.
This is where you win or lose it. The world champion. He's through. Oh, he's still there. He's still there.
We're watching and watching, and then someone said, he's fallen. Not that they could see it, but they could see that his kit was dirty. And he's on a sensational time, and you can see him coming down, and everybody's jaws were dropping. And then we saw a split time, he was like down by like 1.5 or 1.6.
And then Sam's split time came up and Matty went from all chill, yeah, I got this, to just freaking out. His face, like, that's about how he went. Like, he couldn't believe what was going on. It was pretty amazing.
People started to say, these riders are going, oh my God, he might be able to do it, he might be able to do it. And at that point, really everybody was just rooting for him to do it, even though they were going to get beat. They were watching a sensational performance.
A ghost that wanders without rest. Everybody says that the greatest downhill ride ever. Congratulations, the winner of the Exciting Sky Marathon World Cup Round 2 in Champery for Finland. Country goes under Matty Conant. Mais c'est ici pour cette exciting World Cup.
I think Sam's run at Champery just kind of opened everyone's eyes to the fact that it ain't over till it is over.
I didn't think I'd done anything that special. I just standard race run with a crash in the middle, so it wasn't that awesome to me. But I guess looking back at it now, it was a pretty good run.
I don't know how did he do it, but that's
He's still racing, guys, off the course.
he's definitely king of this mountain. I played the tactics, like I stopped on the track for 20 seconds in the semi-final.
Did you?
Yeah. So every day it's been raining like around this time. So
He's never going to qualify good again, I don't think.
it doesn't matter what's down on paper. Is Matty won in Switzerland. Nobody know, like average Joe doesn't know that he stopped in qualifying. It just says Matty at the top.
I think everyone will like look back at Champery and they'll look upon Sam as being like almost the victor there, you know, and it'll be him that will get a lot of respect for it. But like you say, there were 2 people down the hill faster than him, and that's just racing.
Thanks to the rain there, I took the leader's jersey. But yeah, after that we came into Mount St Anne. I was in the leader's jersey. I've always felt strong at Mount St Anne. I've won there a good few times before.